Welcome back, everybody. If you're joining me, we've just turned in a man who burnt this poor blacksmith's house to the ground, ruined his whole business. We turned him in and they apparently decided to hang him, so not feeling too great about that. But, you know, we got bigger problems to deal with, like a griffin that's been attacking the whole village. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. I think the quest I have right now is we need to find the buckthorn. Let's go ahead and get Roach over here so we can get over there.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, let's go. Ooh, crap. Alright. So, yeah, I wasn't really expecting them to go immediately to hanging. I actually was hoping maybe you might forgive him or possibly find some other way to deal with him, but, you know, this isn't really a happy-go-lucky game. There's some pretty dark consequences. Let's see what's going on here.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have known me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
That was your own damn fault. Yeah. I gotta be a bit of a smartass with this one.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
So this game's making me pretty skeptical so far. I'm starting to think pretty much everybody's got a second motive, so I can't say no to a quest, though.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Okay, some objects can be destroyed. They're marked with the Ard sign icon. To destroy objects, open them fast, face them, and cast Ard. You can try hacking with a sword, but not everything can be destroyed. Another option is toss a grape shot. Ugh. I'm gonna throw a bomb. Ard. Oh shit, that was cool. What's your sense? Oop. Oh, more loot.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Take diagrams. Craftsmen with proper skills to have them crafted for you. I think there's a crossbow bolt diagram.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Yeah, this lady's up to no good. Oops.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
Nope. Come on, let me loot what's up there. Alright, so let's go find out how she's gonna turn on us.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Huh.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Maybe not everybody is out to kill me.
Run, Roach.
Oh man, I actually just gotta go out into the water. This is gonna suck. That was a little bit easy.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
I want to make sure I don't have any other quests I can do first. This one looks interesting.
Come on.
So I'm kind of interested to see how people are
Faster.
going to take barging into their house at the middle of the night.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Okay.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
So I gotta say, I love Geralt's reactions in the background as this guy was describing the ghost. I mean, to me it looked like he was actually listening to what the guy was saying.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
And I'm not gonna charge the guy. His damn daughter's sick.
Come on. Slow now. The infamous well.
Let's see.
Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Whoop.
Grass around the well's scorched.
Somebody's probably tried burning the area out to get rid of it. How about over here? Oh, we have stuff. Okay, oh, wow, that was...
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith. Gotta figure out how to get to... Ah, there we go, the bestiary. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to beat them. Escape to close. Okay. Spectre. The residents of White Orchard, wow, had suffered more than a fair share of their misfortunes. Passing armies had trammeled their spring planting. A griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotten icing on this painful cake, a noon wraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a noon wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating a mirror image of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on a silver sword alone. The Earden side would also be needed to trap her and force her to take material form. Oh, okay. Spectre Oil, Moondust Bomb, and Earden. Didn't really use this one much in Witcher 2. Mostly stuck to Igni. And the, Ard. A quick stun. Wow, for 3:50 a.m. it is super bright out. And let's meditate to noon.
There it is.
A Noonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Girl, you know what it's doing here. Ooh. Hey. Am I forgetting something?
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Okay then. I don't know why my sign wasn't locking her in place. I don't know. Whoosh. Do I have to read that again? Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do it to avoid noon rays. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, rays will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long, white robes. These are noon rays, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields, searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's a ring. Well, there's a book.
A journal. Might be useful.
Read the diary from the ruined house. Whoop. Oh, I actually have to read that in a minute. Yellow diary. Ah. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court at Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done to us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of our repayment. How he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we finally got what he begged Militel for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all of our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. First day of our freedom. Havel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we have plows no hoes, and that we ought return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move an inch from here. So I bet it's that bracelet.
Might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Alright. I'm guessing it's not in here. Didn't see anything. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. It's pretty usual. It could be this pile of bones.
Man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Oh, man.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Geronimo! Okay. Odd place for a small chest. Let's see. Nice visual marker there, letting you know you can get up.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay. This is all seeming a little too easy, though. Is this the same? No. Okay, he said the river. I was gonna say, it's all a little pointless if that well draws from the same source of water.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Okay. I need to craft, which was over here. Spectre oil missing a Renaria. Do I really want to spend the time running trying to find some of that, though? Nah. Unless I get my ass handed to me. I don't see the point.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Ugh.
Hey, I think it worked.
Beautifully gross. Oh shit. Ah. Again, I don't know if what I'm doing wrong here with...
Come on.
Okay, let's try something different. Okay.
She's gone. For good.
Take a trophy. Trophy. Ugh. Wraith trophy. Okay. Oop, whoops. Alright, let's get back and let him know that that place is cleansed. Hello, it's been 2 days.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
I'm too big of a softie.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least, for luck.
Why yes, I will take your experience points. Whoa! Shit. Never mind me. Looks like a storm's brewing. Some pretty awesome weather effects. But alright, well, I think that'll do it for this video. We'll see about taking that buckthorn to Vesemir, see if we can't start drawing that griffin out and do what we can do about that. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.